Welcome back. My name is Joy. This is Game Center Crown, and we doing Bloodborne. Alright, this is Central Yharnam, and it is a doozy for people that have not been through it before. Pick up a pebble. We are actually going to equip that because it's a good way to get people's attention without having to get close to him. We can see a guy hiding back there. And oh yeah, he sees us. These guys are pretty vocal. He just said, "This town's finished." And down there, we can see another pink lantern. So here, let me get my head out of the way. So we want to go down and talk to those people. But we'll work our way down. Here's a guy. This guy has a shield, and we're actually going to transform our weapon and perform a shield break. Get some blood vials. I don't really transform the saw cleaver very often, but that's how you do it. And this is a nasty little stretch if you're not sure what you're doing. These pitchfork guys are a problem. Oh, is that guy gonna turn around? Here. Hey, you. Come get it. When we're low level like this, we absolutely want to be careful with how many of these guys we draw at once. We definitely want to draw them one at a time, just to stay safe. This is a damn curse! Ooh, got me. But I got a little bit of health back there, you can see, because I hit him. Quicksilver bullets, blood vial. I don't know if I'm going to use one yet, but careful for this guy right here who looks like he's dozing, but you stop that. Guys wielding rifles like that will usually drop quicksilver bullets, which is really fortunate. And here we have another sort of house with a pink incense burning lantern in front of it.
Lads, you've come on. He'd open the door on a night and a hunt. Away with you. Now.
But it's scary out here.
Lads, you've come on. He'd open the door on a night and a hunt. Away with you. Now.
And I hear someone walking behind us. Ooh, that was not good. Hi. Hello, friends. Oh god. I got the whole posse here. Come on, let me hit you. That could have been awful. I think they're... Nope, we drew this guy already. Molotov cocktail. We were up there, and we looked down and we saw this and the pink lantern. Remember how I said fire was a big deal in this game? You can see a beast strung up on a crucifix and being burned at the stake. There's another house.
You that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Why won't anybody let me in? It's really scary out here.
You that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Gilbert did say that they have a special way of treating outsiders, didn't he? Remember, did he kill this guy? Yeah, he just flopped out there. That's all that is. Never trust a corpse in this game. I'll tell you that damn much. We came down that staircase initially. We're gonna come back here. You can just see crucifixions of beasts and them being lit on fire everywhere in this game. I'm gonna pop open this gate just as a tiny little shortcut. And this opens up to the beginning of the game. That's the clinic over there where we started. And we came out here and went up the ladder up to there. This guy is not worth messing with over here. Here, let me wait for him to turn around. He's big, he has a huge axe. He's an extremely high-level dude for this early in the game. And that's a Yargle Executioner, or I'll probably just call him Yargle, even though there's an apostrophe in there. We have sort of these praying statues with candles weeping the lamentations of their women. Pretty spooky, man. We have these huge stage coaches that are just enormous. We have these chained up coffins. Fear of reanimation, perhaps? And if we come around here, we can see a really big beast is being lit on fire and a whole buttload of enemies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come around this way and look around. Yeah. I think we're okay. And up here is a tiny little ambush. Hey, buddy. You stop that. I got the shit scared out of me the first time I happened upon that guy, and we just picked up our first bloodstone shard. These are our upgrade materials in this game. A solid shard that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. True story. I'm actually going to top off my health, and I'm not going to do it again because I don't want to waste a vial, but you'll notice I jammed that into my thigh, sort of like an EpiPen. Yeah, you're basically administering injections of blood to yourself. There's also a nasty little jump scare there if you're not ready for it. You stop. That one made me scream the first time I played this game. You can see a little shiny up there. We can also start to pull some of these enemies. That guy... yeah. That guy with the halberd is not fun to play with. It's amazing. Once you're used to this game, it's a lot easier. So we get a blood vial. Yeah, I got my ass kicked the first time I played this game. You can see we're getting pretty drenched in blood now. It's not called Bloodborne without a reason. And this guy... I can actually hear something really big and nasty. Ooh. But we can sneak up on this guy and... And that, my friends, is called a visceral attack. And that is basically your special attack in this game. Blood vial. I'm going to show you how I handle this section. Some people just go in, like, guns blazing into this bonfire area, but there is a way to deal with this that is significantly less treacherous, and it is coming through here and dropping down and gently pulling enemies one by one. Get a blood vial. I'm actually going to pull this dog. Dogs make a comeback in this game, and they are horrifying, and they're very quick, and they take off a bitch ton of health if you're not careful. Now I am actually going to... We'll go back for that guy's quicksilver bullets later. We don't really need them, but they go into storage and they replenish as you hit lampposts. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just sort of feeling out the area and figuring out what enemies I can draw one at a time. I think I'm gonna draw these guys up here. Hey, you guys notice me? Yeah, you do. You're eager. You're an eager beaver. These guys might notice me if I get too close. I don't want to accidentally draw 3 of them, but it looks like that might be what's about to happen. You piece of shit. But you can see, even though I was hit, because I kept swinging, I got pretty much all of my health back. So this game really, really encourages you to really swing hard and keep going. It rewards your aggressiveness, which is a pretty cool thing. We see a sniper up there. He's waiting for us to just step into that area. He actually responds to running. So yeah, there's that. And we actually want to be nice and very, very quiet as we head up here. And these guys are mumbling to themselves all the time. And it's actually pretty funny to listen to what they have to say at times. And I want to take out Rifle Guy before this guy notices me, if I can do it. Yes. Woo! I like reflexively... Oh no. No, that's not what I wanted to do! Ooh! I accidentally hit the button to block in Dark Souls. You don't have a shield in this game, Joy. Stop doing that. Whew. That was hairier than I wanted it to be. But we got through. And the majority of the shit show is dealt with. Yeah, let's draw you first. The guy with the shields are pretty timid, as indicated by their shields. So... yeah. You fiend! Cursed beast. So, yeah, these guys call you all sort of, man. Get down here. Give me your quicksilver bullets. Ragdoll on down here. I think there actually might be a few hunters that walked that way. But, yeah, we see a pretty substantial beast hanging up there. He's seen better days. Yep. I knew there were a few more. Here, let's shoot at that guy, get him to run at us. Come on. You are not wanted here, is what he said. What about you? You got anything to say? Yeah, come get it. What about you, halberd boy? It's all your fault, he says. Is it all our fault because we are an outsider? What did we do? That is the question, isn't it? Cold blood do. These are similar to soul items. Droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Used to gain blood echoes. Hunters sustained by the dream gain strength from blood echoes. They imbibe the blood with thoughts of reverence, indeed gratitude, for their victims. Very interesting. Yeah, this game does a lot with blood, if you have not caught on yet, given the name. You can also hear that loud pounding and grunting again. Getting louder, we're getting closer to whatever it is. I saw you. Bloodstone shard, very nice. Blood vial, and I am actually going to put Molotov cocktails on, because I know what's coming. Get into this little square here. We have an empty baby parasol. Or, is that what those are called? Parasols? No, parasol's an umbrella, isn't it? I can't remember what those are called. I see a very large troll banging on the door over there. We're not going to mess with him yet. We're actually going to come back here to where there are some fat fucking crows. And they are large and fat and creepy. And they are also guarding some oil urns, which we are about to use. You can also hear somebody laughing and carrying on. Let's go and see what the party's all about, shall we? See if we can join the party in our blood-drenched state.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. How you poor thing.
Well, that's rude. Something else we've learned is that this is the night of the hunt, and it is not every night that this happens. We can break this and drop down there. We're gonna do that, but not just yet. we want to deal with this motherfucker first. Oil urn. Hey, catch on fire. Yeah, that took a lot off of him. Woo! And he drops a blood vial. I didn't read the oil urn, but it is exactly what it sounds like. When this urn hits its mark, the target is drenched in oil and made extremely flammable. Fire is commonplace on the hunt, and oil urns accentuate its effect. Sometimes when hunters burn beasts, they appear intoxicated by the euphoria of purification. That's not creepy at all. But anyway, what I did is I drenched him in oil and then lit him on fire with a Molotov. Item placement is there for a reason. We also get these two poor bastards who couldn't get out. We get the torch, thank God, and we also get Molotov cocktails. That's your hint. That's what you should have used. We are going to equip the torch, which is a firearm type weapon. I'm actually trying to see. Oh yeah, I can't hold it above my head like in Dark Souls, but I can jab with it. But I'll try to use this in darker areas when I don't need to be using my firearm. I actually use my firearm pretty sparingly unless I'm going against a group of people that I need to parry or stun lock. Over here, this is where we did the first visceral attack of the game. Over here we get Cold Blood Dew, and that's where the bonfire is over there. Let's see, there is a nasty encounter up these steps that I don't want to mess with just yet. And through here, we can hear a music box. But unfortunately we cannot open this gate, but we can see that that is someone to interact with, and that is a very important NPC that we want to interact with. I'm actually trying to figure out if I want to do this. I'm actually going to go the other way, but we... Oh, do I? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Dogue. Come on, then. Dogue, please. Dogue. Dogue. I'm still here, Dogue. Object permanence, Dogue. They don't like being shot. As I fudged. I fudged shooting it. God, our blood vials do not do a lot, do they? Ooh. We have a sniper. Draw one at a time. Just be smart about it. Dogue. Hey, Dogue. Is the Dogue gonna come get us? Dogue, 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 Dogue. Come get us, Dogue. Yep. Come back down. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, Cleaver boy. And then he's like, you cursed. Well, it says the city is cursed. There's another dog and a sniper. Ooh, pro dodge. Bullets. Why do I hear somebody else walking around? Is it you? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, I think I just imagined it. Anyway, we come over here and we get blood vials, and we are maxed out on blood vials. Yay! That's exactly where we want to be. We come up here. We hear some howling. And, two werewolves. We do not want to fuck with that. We will deal with them, but not here. And I believe there should be an item back here, yes. Bloodstone shard. And we are going to say, hi wolves, bye wolves. Come on down here. We can hear something nasty over there, and we are going to go for it. But first, we're going to grab this item that we saw, and it's a pebble. We were down there, and I said, hey, there's a shiny up there. And there's the bonfire. I don't think there's an item over... Oh! I was... Eggs and bacon, I'm mistaken. Bloodstone shard. We're gonna come through here. Fun little hidden area. Somersault down. There's a little ladder for us to get back up. But only if you come down here. After you jump down, you're going. So, we're going. We can see a nasty. Those guys are pretty nasty. I used to be, back when I played this game a lot, really good at parrying and riposting them. We'll see if I still have that talent of mine. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I guess there is a ladder there that I totally missed. I guess if you get down here and you're like, get me out of here, you can climb back up. Which I'm sure is something that a lot of people think of when they see these guys. I don't know if he sees me yet. Yes, he does. Okay. And he's gonna fall down, which is actually not ideal, to be honest. I want to fight him up here. But he's a smart guy. These enemies are actually quite smart. He's gonna climb up a ladder and get back up on his patrol. Maybe we can deal with this guy over here before he does that. If I can get his attention first. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got him. Nice. I still got it, baby. Blood vial. And that guy is gonna climb up somewhere. Yep. Oh no, that's a spear guy. Those guys are particularly nasty. Is this guy back on his route yet? Trying to mind my P's and Q's here, make sure I have an eye on these assholes. Nope, your pathfinding messed up. Congrats. Come through here. Top ourselves off, because shit can change really quickly in this game. Okay, these spear guys are my least favorite, but yes. You can see they have a lot more HP on them. Or at least a little bit more. But they drop bloodstone shards and other cool materials pretty regularly. God, I'm so glad I still know how to do the parries. Yeah, I can't parry for shit in Dark Souls 3, but I guess a lot of veteran players of that game were having trouble with it anyway. Let's see if we can... Oh, don't fuck this up. Yes. Thick cold blood. Used to gain a large amount of blood echoes. A strong will produces thick blood, doubtless the product of obsession, a potent source of human strength. The more you know. Plunge attacks still exist in this game. As do big-ass rats. Come on, then. What do you got? Throwing knives. Rats tend to drop throwing knives in this game for whatever fucking reason. You can see how nasty that one rat's face is right now. Like, their eyes are kind of clouded over, like they're almost blind. See if you can get a better look at that. Yeah. There's some nightmare fuel for you. Come on, then. We're doing very well so far. Kind of concerned, actually. This is just he turned to the source of the bullshit like, did you fucking hear that? If I can draw these rats one at a time so I don't have to deal with them while I deal with that guy, that would be most ideal. Yep. Cool. Perfect. Hey, buddy. Come get it. Woo. Let's see if I can get a look at this guy's face for you. Blood vial. I don't think we can see his face. Here, ragdoll. Where's it? Ragdoll so that people can see your face, man. There we go. So, you can kind of see this guy is halfway between what looks like a werewolf and a person. You can see he has claws. Better here. You can see his foot over here. His feet. Yeah, so he seems to be in a half-transformed werewolf state, which is all things considered pretty spooky, man. So, is he perhaps transforming into a beast and we've caught him in a halfway between state? I don't know. Actually, I do know, but I'm gonna play dumb for you guys so we can learn together. And there's a nasty spear asshole over here. Yeah, girl still got it. But he has HP out the ass. And I actually did not want to kick him off because he probably dropped something important. But, what's really important is this shit. Hunter garb, motherfucker. Hunter garb. Yes! Picked up our first real set of the game. The Hunter Hat, one of the standard articles of Hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of Hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. Let's put that shit on, man. One of the standard articles of attire, accompanied with a short cape to wipe away blood. A fine piece of Hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Allows one to stalk beasts unnoticed by cover of night. We also get the Hunter gloves. Yep. And Hunter trousers. So something you're going to notice in this game is that cloaks and shit are the preferred. God, we look so much better. And our defense is so much better too. Holy shit. We're actually not going to jump down there yet. We're going to take the other way around to this area. It's the smart thing to do, trust me. But something you'll notice about the outfits in this game is that heavy attire is not preferred, and a lot of our articles of clothing are going to be kind of light like this. Where in Dark Souls, like, heavy armor is really preferred. I know I preferred having heavy armor on to have more defense. But this just plays into what I've been mentioning about Bloodborne being a much more aggressive, stamina-based game. So we want to be able to move around quickly. And I believe something discusses later about how beasts are very swift and unpredictable, and you needed to be able to sneak up on them and move quickly to keep up with them. And it might be actually a piece of clothing that is a little bit heavier, and it says something along the lines of, like, this is kind of unusual that it's so heavy. It's not typically the case for hunter gear because blah blah blah, you need to be able to move around. And I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to take a sip of water. Sorry. And it went down the wrong pipe. Awesome. Joy can't even drink water, but damn can she play the Bloodborne. Not gonna go this way yet. We will be back, I promise. We're actually gonna do a really thorough exploration of this game. I will not be going to the Chalice dungeons. I'll say that right now. Chalice dungeons are optional. Yeah, buddy, just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. But, Chalice dungeons are largely optional unless you're trying to get the platinum. And then the Chalice dungeons are decidedly not optional. But you'll remember we were up here to the frat house that wouldn't let us in. And I forget what comedian it was that, I think it was John Mulaney, was talking about if you see an empty wheelchair somewhere, one of two things happened, something terrible or a miracle, and the person can walk again. Yeah, something bad happened here. So we broke these crates and shit, and we can actually jump down here now, where we can see a bunch of caged dogs, and he's not supposed to be on top of his cage like that. That's very unusual. This guy just broke out of his cage. The other guys are free echoes because they're stuck. That guy was supposed to be stuck in his cage. He must have clipped through to the top, or they changed that. God, I hope they didn't change that. We're gonna come this way first. Actually. And we won't be coming down here for a while, but you can see one massive brick troll. And can we see? I'll just spoil it for you. There are two brick trolls down there, and they are horrifying. We can come up here where there's a broken bridge, and we can't, or a broken staircase rather, and we can't get up. But we do get cold blood dew, which is a nice consolation prize. We can come through here, which is where we're headed at the moment. You can hear those trolls groaning down there. Can't see them right now because they're moving. And that is the moon, or that actually might be the setting sun, I believe. But where Dark Souls wants to praise the sun, the moon is big in Bloodborne, and we're going to learn a whole lot about the moon. We open this door, and I'm going to flip out the torch, and here's an ambush waiting for us. That guy just shouted, "This is a damn curse!" So there are people above us, but you see this guy in a wheelchair over here. Do not be fooled. He had a big gun, and he would have shot us. Quicksilver bullets. Sorry, I'm listening to the guys upstairs mumbling. We know precisely what it is. This is a damn curse. Okay, and we pick up a pungent blood cocktail. And I'm gonna wrap up the episode in a minute, but first, a pungent blood cocktail, mature blood cocktail that releases a pungent odor when thrown that attracts bloodthirsty beasts. A precious tool in sadly short supply. In Yharnam, they produce more blood than alcohol, as the former is far more intoxicating. You can throw these and they will attract beasts. They're sort of like the alluring skulls in Dark Souls. And over here we find a note. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward as old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. And that guy up above is screaming, "This is a damn curse!" We're gonna head up there in a second, but first, let's open this door real quick. Guy right there, and he knows. And he says a curse upon you. We're already cursed, but there's another guy back here that's terrifying if you don't know he's there. Like, this whole game is jump scares until you know them. We get cold blood dew. Out here. Switch back to our gun because we can see again. Actually, you can actually see a lot of these guys that we're fighting are in sort of a half-beast, half-human state. The ones that we fought down in that sewer area were obviously a little bit more far gone. They couldn't even wear shoes or really clothes anymore, but these guys are in a more sort of in-between. We're on the other side of those werewolves right now. Come on, buddy. And this is how you get past the werewolves. You cheese them. Come on. This is the safest way to deal with these werewolves, especially when you're low level. Oh god, that's not good. I can't see. Oh, I just fucking died. Well, and I was just saying that's like the safest way to deal with them. It's the safest way to deal with them if you're not greedy like me and a cocky son of a bitch and run out and try and keep smacking the damn werewolf. Oh! God damn it. I knew I should have done that first. Okay, you know that door I opened? It led up these stairs to this gate, and we could have opened this gate, which we cannot open from this side, so we're gonna do a quick run back. But because we died, all the enemies respawned. So that's fun. But that's okay. Because we can speedrun this shit. Because we are a hunter. And a hunter must hunt. Ooh. Don't touch me. Oh, we are triggering everybody. Yep, there's that jump scare. Don't touch me. Stamina thankfully refills very quickly in this game because it is a stamina-based game. You'll notice our actions don't cost nearly as much stamina, and that when I'm running, it refills fairly quickly. But yeah, the enemies will leash at some point. So we come down here. There he is! Now he's in his cage! And that dog is already out of his cage, so a little bit of a fun fact, a little trivia for you. If you can get both of those dogs before they pop out of their cage, they will be stuck in their cage when you return. But they can still break out at a future date. But if you can stop them the first time, they won't ever do it again. Get our free echoes. And don't worry, we will continue the other direction after we deal with this shit. I can't believe I died to the werewolves. But I'm gonna get our echoes and then... You'll notice he didn't charge us this time. One, we were moving a little bit quicker. And two, we didn't have a flame. The flame makes us more visible. Oh, you have my echoes. You could see his eyes were glowing, so he had the echoes. Without a flame, this area's a little bit creepier. Got a blood vial. And now, let's deal with these guys. Come on, then. Yeah, you. Come on. Hey, buddy. Transform. Woo! Don't get greedy in this game. The problem is his friend is there. Here. And he will drop a blood vial. These guys are really reliable for dropping at least 2 blood vials, because... Ooh! That was not a fair trade of hits there, sir. Not a fair trade of blows at all. Greedy again. Woo! Got a little too close. What's up, buddy? Good dog. So, yeah, we got everything. So that's that. And then over there is a troll. And this is the Great Bridge to the Cathedral Ward. You can actually see the cathedral over there. Do I have a point gesture? Yes, point forward. Up yonder. Yeah, we'll be heading there next. But first, let's open the most important shortcut in probably this entire area, and then we'll call it an episode. There is a guy up here. Get a bloodstone shard, get a blood vial. I don't think there's anything over here except that's where the trolls are. You can see both of them now. And then we can come up here to what I should have done in my foolishness. And we can open the gate back to the lamp and back to Gilbert from the beginning. So that's the first kind of big chunk of Central Yharnam. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.